Color of the sun during sunset and sunrise, is reddish, orange, and all of that. But why is it so? Reddish appearance of the sun at sunset and sunrise is because of the following reason. So before reading out, let me show you guys the diagram. So this is Earth and this is the point of observation. So during afternoons, right, approximately during afternoon, the sun is almost overhead, depending on the day and time and all of that. So this is the path of the light from the sun. You can see the amount of thickness that it has to travel during afternoons. This much. Let's call this length as x. And during evening hours, right, if not early morning hours, it has to travel this length of atmosphere. Let's call this as 3x, right? It's almost 3 times. So basically what can we conclude? The light travels a lot of layer of atmosphere during sunset and sunrise compared to during the noon time. So what happens? Well, we can read the reason now. At the time of sunset, the sun light has to travel through a greater thickness of air than when it is overhead. So most of the blue light and the shortest wavelength are scattered away by the particle. So during this travel in the evening hours, the blue light will scatter a lot, and there is a limited amount of blue light, right? So it gets scattered a lot by the time it reaches, the observer. So what is left out? If blue goes off, blue, indigo, violet, if that goes off, then the remaining colors are there. But the one which gets scattered the least is red. You know the reason. Its wavelength is high. So you are left out with red and remaining colors reaching the observer than the blue. Blue gets scattered a lot. Okay, so again, most of the blue light and the shorter wavelength are scattered away by the particle. Therefore, the light that reaches our eye is of longer wavelength. This gives rise to the reddish appearance of the sun. Okay, it's a simple reason that blue is not able to reach us. So what is left out is seen as the color of the sun, as simple as that. So during noon, sun appears white. The reason being the light has to travel a lesser thickness of atmosphere. Thus blue and violet color are scattered less. So this is the reason. That's why we see blue color sky during most of the day, and evening and morning hours. This is the reason. So pause and copy all of it. This diagram is also must, and everything in the diagram has to be copied and written in your exams as well. So let me correct it. It's more than x. I can't tell it's 3x, That need not be the fact. It's more than x, that we know.